Hello Virgo, this is your reading, your love reading for October 2021, and this is for Virgo placements for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, okay? And this is a general reading, you guys, keep that in mind, so just take what resonates. If you find that the general message isn't really resonating for you at all, just check your other placements. Your messages will be there, and I'm uploading them shortly, okay? But let's just get into your reading, Virgo, and find out what is going on in your love life. What does October 2021 have in store for you? All right, so right off the bat, we got flirt, all right? Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And then next up, we've got ride the wave. It's in reverse. And so the energy that I'm picking up on with these two cards together, Virgo, is that there may have been some emotional turmoil that you've been going through. I'm picking up on the number 10. So 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 weeks to 10 months. October might be, not talking about this upcoming October, but you know, past October might be, or just the month of October might be significant for you. But I feel like the emotional turmoil is finally going to end, like it's ebbing out, okay? So if you've been feeling very overwhelmed with emotion over something that's been happening, maybe in a love connection for you, and it could just possibly be just life in general, you know, but something has been going on that has been causing you to feel maybe not like yourself. Like I'm hearing like you're not feeling like yourself, or you haven't been feeling like yourself. That energy is coming to an end, and your emotions are going to even out again, and you're going to be, you know, in more of a lighthearted energy in October of 2021. I'm really picking up on Three of Cups energy with this flirt card. It doesn't necessarily just have to mean flirting with, you know, people who you might have a romantic interest in, but the Three of Cups energy is just, you know, being with friends and family and community, you know, maybe possible dates and stuff like that, or if you are in a committed relationship with someone, it's a very light-hearted energy, okay, that's going to take the place of whatever emotional turmoil you may have been experiencing up to this point, okay? So let's check the tarot to see if we can find some deeper. We'll dive more in depth into this. Tell me about Virgo. Virgo's love life, October 2021 for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and Venus. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right. All right, we got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so, all right. So, I'm laughing, sorry. I just love the way the cards speak. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is upright, and the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. But what this is telling me is that maybe part of what's been causing you a lot of emotional upheaval is just a lack of feeling grounded, a lack of feeling centered. So maybe something came up that kind of knocked you off your center. I mean, this is you, Virgo. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, Pentacle energy is earth energy. And so with the two queens here, you know, I'm definitely picking up more of a feminine vibe, like you're somebody who may identify more with embodying more inner feminine energy. But I feel like you're going to be able to balance out your emotional energy by being, I don't want to say less practical, that's not it. It's just not focusing so much on outward circumstances and connecting more to your heart and to your heart space, okay? But let's get some more tarot. Let's see what else is coming up here for you. Let's get a few more cards for Virgo. You got the High Priestess in reverse. That's way too many cards. Virgo, October 2021. got the Eight of Cups in reverse with the King of Swords. We got Death, and then we also have the Page of Cups, and then we got the Four of Swords. Okay, so Virgo. This is definitely talking about having the intuitive hit or the knowledge or the intuitive guidance to walk away from a certain situation, but not listening to that guidance. And rather than walking away from the situation, it's like I feel you may have walked away in the physical 3D, but there's still a part of you that is still connected to it. Like walking away but looking back. So energetically you're still connected, which is causing you a lot of confusion, a lack of clarity. Because when you're still energetically connected, when you're still mentally like pondering it and revisiting the past and going over things that should have been different, what you should have done different, what you should have said different, how you wished things could have been, you're not truly walking away. You're physically distancing yourself from the person, but your energy is still all over them and in the situation. And there may be even intuitive knowledge about this person and about the situation that you are not allowing yourself to really hear. But you are going to experience, like if you're experiencing any kind of mental confusion whatsoever about this situation, that's going to be cleared up for you in October, Virgo. But you like the guidance that's coming through is like this needs to rest. Like you need to lay the situation to rest. Like whoever's in this Page of Cups energy, the reversed energy, possibly a water sign, but somebody that's very emotionally immature or not tapped into their emotions at all. More so emotionally immature. The King of Swords energy is somebody that is really not connected to their heart space at all. They're all mind energy. Page of Cups energy is just like that person's all over the place. Like there is no emotional development there at all. And it's like we need to put that to rest, put that situation to rest. What I'm hearing is it's like let that person go so that they need to grow up. You're over here in this Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles energy trying to take care of basically someone who is only a kid at an emotional level. They need to be on your level. You need to be with somebody that is on your level. You're Queen energy. Dealing with the Page of Cups reversed energy, like not even the Page of Cups in the upright. This person's in reverse. Like they are not on your level at all. They're not on your level emotionally, and they're not on your level mentally as well, probably even spiritually. Like, and there's kind of like an ending to this cycle because you do feel like somebody that's very loyal, very steadfast, very long-suffering. It's like, you know, you're that person. If you make a commitment, you're gonna, you know, you'll ride the wave until the very end. And you've probably been doing that. But, you know, you're being guided to, you know, to just lay that situation to rest so that you can finally, you know, experience some emotional and mental peace. Let's find out, let's get some guidance for Virgo on the situation. We've got Coffin talking about more of an ending. So the emotional turmoil you might be feeling is probably a lot of grief over an ending. Or maybe that's what you've been kind of blocking out, is allowing yourself to actually grieve an ending. Yeah, here's a building and longevity. So this really feels like a connection that, one, you either been in for a long time, or two, there was a lot of future plans made. And so it's like you're grieving not just the loss of the person, but the loss of what could have been, the plans that you made, the dreams, you know, that you constructed with this person. And here we got Moon with reputations and honors. So that, yeah, this more emotional energy. So this is just basically saying, Virgo, that you really need to take some time out and really grieve the ending of this connection. It wasn't ever going to work out as long as the person is in the Page of Cups reversed energy. They're just not on your level. And as long as you know, continue to remain mentally and emotionally connected or attached to this person, it's going to keep you from being able to call in the one who is on your level, okay? So, you know, in this instance, as far as the tarot is concerned, you know, the divine counterpart of the Queen of Cups is going to be the King of Cups. The divine counterpart of the Queen of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. You know, you don't want a page. You certainly don't want a page in reverse. You need somebody on your level so that you can actually feel fulfilled and satisfied in your connection, right? In your love connection with somebody. Let's see what else is coming up for you in October. Whoa. Here we go, girl talk. So this is more Three of Cups energy I was picking up on. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So that really goes up here with this flirt energy, extending your lighthearted energy to others. I really feel like you know, kind of help, like not using, but you know, you have like a social circle and you immersing yourself in that social circle as a way to kind of help, what's that word? Buffer, to serve as a buffer as you are grieving the end of this connection. Let's get a few more cards. We got girl talk, living in the moment. Yeah. And I do feel like October, you really are going to feel like there's going to be some kind of an aha moment. Something's going to click. You're going to see something differently. You're going to be able to reframe something differently mentally and emotionally that really is going to allow the energy of this grief, whatever is coming up or being triggered by the ending of this connection. Oh, here we got another Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Wow. More Coffin energy. Yeah, so we got the Death here. We got two coffins. I mean, let's get some more. What else is coming for Virgo in October? That is... All right, here we've got Boat with receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So there's more moving on energy there. We also have Date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. So a lot of you will just be like, okay, I'm ready to get back out there again. And that's where a lot of this flirting energy will come. And it will actually, I feel for a lot of you, will actually feel good, because I feel this connection that you had with this other person probably made you feel very heavy. Like it just wasn't satisfying on a deep emotional level. And in fact, it may have been more of like a roller coaster ride, full of like intense highs and extreme lows. And it's going to be really nice to just be able to be around people where it's just the lighthearted energy and it's consistent. Okay, he says, not today, not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, color person, boundaries, and still angry. Like, I feel for it, as far as this reading goes, it's like you're finally going to set up a boundary. Not only with this person, because I feel like most of you may have already set this boundary with this person, but you're actually going to set a boundary with yourself. That's kind of alluding back to that Eight of Cups energy in reverse, where it's like you walked away, but you're still like looking back at the past. You're still mentally thinking about it, you know, emotionally. It's like you're kind of stuck, right? And I feel like you're going to, if you haven't already, create a boundary within yourself where you're like, okay, I'm only going to allow myself to, you know, ruminate about this person for 10 minutes today, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to go find things to do to enjoy myself and enjoy my life, whatever that may be, right? But it's like I'm not going to spend an excess amount of time anymore on ruminating about this lost connection. Like, you've done enough of that. I feel like that's the energy that you're coming into if you haven't already gone there yet. All right, let's get some more cards for Virgo, October 2021, please. Virgo placements. I really feel like you're coming back to yourself, though. Like, you haven't felt like yourself, Virgo. I feel like you're going to be feeling like yourself. Here we got forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Let's get two more cards. We also have, soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So some of you might actually be meeting your soulmate in October, because we did have this card here that was talking about meeting somebody new. So maybe in the process of dating, Virgo, you actually find your true counterpart, okay? The king to your queen. The inner feminine to, you know, the feminine to your masculine, or the masculine to your feminine. And we also have leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. And that may be what it is. Like, maybe this connection's been over for a minute, but you've just had a hard time really allowing yourself to get out there. So I feel like October 2021, with this lighthearted energy that's coming through, because this deep emotional turmoil that you've been suppressed under for a minute, is finally going to ebb out. So you're going to be in the mood to mingle and to date around and to have fun, and you know what I mean? Just things of that nature. All right, let's get some more cards for Virgo, October 2021. You know, I'm hearing some of you, maybe you've had your eye on somebody and maybe you've been wanting to reach out. And your higher self is saying, take that leap of faith and ask them. Here we got, I'm so attracted to you. Hold on, we'll get a couple more cards and then we'll talk about what I am seeing. It says, I knew exactly what I was doing. It says, I hid who I really am from you. Okay. So as far as I'm so attracted to you, I feel that's more or less, that's going to be the energy that you're going to be getting from other people. Like, you being in your lighthearted energy, you being fun and engaging, talkative, and allowing your energy to extend out to other people is going to make you very attractive. It's what's going to really bring a lot of these potential suitors to your doorstep. Not literally, but you know what I mean, okay? And if there's any, like, I'm picking up on that King of Swords energy, the King of Swords reverse, where we're talking about like mental confusion and stuff. You're going to be in an energy though where you're going to be very clear on what you want and what you're doing. Like, you're going to know exactly what you're doing and who you're with and all of that stuff. Like, there's no more self-doubt, because you're going to know exactly what you want, you know, and you're going to do And everything that you're doing, there's not going to be any kind of self-doubt or anything like that. I see you very confident in October 2021, Virgo. Very, very confident. And then it said, I hid who I really am from you. This is kind of taking me back to, I don't know, I'm picking up on, yeah, that High Priestess reversed vibe. I feel like this is more along the lines of you not allowing yourself to really see the connection for what it was for a while. Like your intuition wasn't hiding from you, but it was almost like you were blocking it out. And this may very well be speaking of this connection that you had with this other person. Maybe they were maybe they were wearing a mask and you couldn't see them for who they really are. And then when that person's mask came down and you saw them for who they really were, it was very shocking. That's definitely a message for some of you. For many of you, though, it's like, you were hiding the truth of the situation from yourself. It says we don't share the same values. Definitely, I do feel like this person, like I said, they're not on your level. They're not on your level. I would do it all again. So they don't regret. They don't regret the time they had with you. And maybe you don't actually regret the time you had with them either. I'm hearing they do think back to you quite a bit, a lot as well, Virgo. Let's get one more card from this deck, please. It says, I feel so drawn to you, and this takes me back to the I'm so attracted to you card. You are going to be very attractive just to people in general, Virgo, in October of 2021. Something about your energies is shifting. I mean, I get the whole part about writing, like the whatever emotional turmoil you may have been going through. But something in your energy is shifting. And your energy is going to feel so light. I'm hearing bouncy. It's kind of funny because when you think about, different different signs and stuff, I wouldn't consider Virgo to be bouncy, but I mean, I guess it's just different placements, right? But like your energy is going to be bouncy. Not in a which is so mutable. That's such mutable energy. I have a lot of Virgo placements in my chart. So, I relate, okay? Bouncy is just, I don't know, it's not so much that your attention is going to be on multiple different things, but you're just going to be able, and that's mutable energy as well, like you're going to be able to transition very quickly, you know what I mean? And so when I say your energy feels very bouncy, it's not in a self-sabotaging way. It's not in a negative influencing kind of way. I just feel like more, maybe resilience is part of it. But when I think of bouncy, I think of somewhat bubbly too. Like you're just, it's hard to explain. Like, help me explain this better. Fun and exciting. When I think of bouncing, I think of I think of children who are just always in the moment, able to transition from one thing to the next very, very quickly, not staying fixed on any one thing or situation. It's just like you're going to be able to go with the flow very quickly. Like you're not going to be stuck on any outcome. You're not going to be attached to any specific outcome. So you're just going to be able to go with the flow a lot more better, a lot easier in October of 2021. And it's going to feel so good. Like your presence not only is your energy going to feel good to yourself, but it's also going to feel very good and attractive to other people. Okay, so October 2021, you guys, for Virgo, there's some kind of a shift, a major shift in your energy that's coming in October 2021. It's going to be very attractive to a lot of people, not just romantic interests, but you know, friends are going to want to hang out with you more. You're probably going to make some new friends. Yeah, so definitely that was your guys' reading. Okay, I kind of picked up on your bouncy energy there for a second, and it felt really good. So anyway, Virgo, those were your messages. I hope they resonated. If they did, do me a favor and smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe, only if you feel led to do so, and I will see you at your next reading. Bye, Virgo.